What's up everybody, it's me. Today I'm going to be doing a vlog type video today. I don't usually do vlogs because, I don't know, I'm kind of shy to be talking out in the open, in like public. But yeah, I'm going to be doing an interview today, so I need to vlog style this, so at least I do something that's out of my comfort zone, because originally this was supposed to be Facebook Live, but because of personal issues and personal family stuff, I decided not to do that and stay silent on social media. Like, while my family is going through this like problem or issue. Before I leave, I'm gonna say bye to the dog. Bye, buds. Love you. So I'm gonna be going all the way to Taft Avenue, which is basically where I study, and it's actually really long way to get there. But hopefully, I'll get there in time and make it back real quick for another family thing that I have to do. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Yeah. Alright, I don't know if you can hear me right now, but I am at Vita Cruz Station, which is basically Taft Avenue. I go to school over there, and I'm not going there right now. I'm going to somewhere else to meet up with the person I'm interviewing today. See ya. Right now, I'm waiting for Ivy. I'm at Coffee Project, and still not here. We agreed 10:30, but it's alright. What's your, give a brief background of yourself. Like name, what do you do?
Okay, I'm Berces. I'm a student illustrator. I currently freelance. I started drawing seriously when I was grade 6, and I kind of perfected my craft somehow until I was like satisfied with what I was making, and then by then I started like asking for commissions and stuff. At the same time, around 10th grade, I started graphic design also, so like I'm kind of like pretty skillful at both graphic design and illustration, and people hire me for both.
Wow. Okay, so what inspired you to start drawing or illustrating?
My twin sister, in case you haven't known.
Oh,
I have a twin sister.
I didn't
she
know
was the one who drew first. Like, she started drawing, and I really liked it because she was actually really good at it. But then actually right now she has like a love for science more. That's why right now she's taking management in applied chemistry.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're kind of polar opposites since yeah. But she was the one who inspired me to start drawing because she was really good, and I was like fascinated with the way like people can create stuff with their hands.
Oh, okay, I get that.
Yeah. It was like the only thing I like doing or like good at doing, so I kept going at it.
Okay, how about the business, like the asking for commission? What made you start doing that?
At first I didn't really have the confidence to like do commissions because you know, you never really know if you're like actually good or actually bad. But it was when I started posting on my blog. Like, I had the blog on Tumblr, and then I just kept posting even though no one was watching, until one of my posts or a bunch of posts blew up for some reason, and then people started sending me asking, oh, your art's so good, blah blah blah, and then, you know, people started hitting emails, and yeah, and And then it was kind of a slow but also sudden transition, because you can never really control what people see on the internet, and it was kind of nice that I finally found my audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. So I just kept going, like adding new stuff, and then there were people who like gave me critique as well. That's how I improved and stuff. So it's really great to have an audience for a while now, because that's how I improve, and that's how like I discipline myself to keep making stuff, even though like we can't avoid like art vlogs.
What made you start the blog in the first place?
Oh, I started my blog Planter. It's a mix of two. Oh, yeah, it's a mix of two Latin words, if I remember right, which means to plant. So Planter, because I really like plants. I started it because around 2016 I was like going through a rough time with my family. We were having a hard time because like there were many things actually, money,
Yeah.
money, like fighting and all that. I was having a hard time, but I made the blog to like remind myself that there's always better days, and that as long as I fill up the blog, I will see like myself, like if I could look back and say, oh, I'm better now, stuff like that. Yeah. And I came up with the username Prinsomnia. It's a mix of two Latin words also, which means high dreams, like dream high. Yeah, it was kind of like a promise to myself na no matter what, I'll just keep on moving higher, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
2016 was so weird. Yeah.
Alright, so that was when you first started the blog, right?
Yeah.
But what about now? What's the purpose of your blog now?
Basically to like I use my blog to like make myself disciplined to like keep updating it, like at least if not regular, at least like parang updated somehow, because with my following I don't like to keep people hanging sometimes.
Okay.
So like I come up with new things that people can enjoy naman, because before I used to draw for myself, pero now like sometimes I'd like to draw for people, pero until now I still draw for myself. Yeah, so like my blog now is for I guess spreading my art and to participate more in like discourses or like yung mga prompts, hashtags like that.
Yeah.
Like right now I'm doing Outfit August, which
Wow.
like every day I draw like an outfit.
Every day.
Yeah, it's kind of fun because like I never really get the opportunity to draw like really nice outfits, because like it's like people always ask me to draw like plant illustrations or yeah, flora fauna. Yeah.
Alright. So obviously when you started your blog had like no following whatsoever, right? Until you told me some of your posts became viral.
Yeah.
Like how did that happen? How did it feel like also?
I'm not sure actually, pero kasi it was every time I post on my art blog, I also reblog it to my personal blog, and I guess it happened to like pop up on like the tags. So I guess I could say thanks to like tagging, like tags.
Yeah.
Because that's how people found my posts.
Oh, okay.
So I just kept tagging like relevant stuff, like plants, architecture, blah blah blah. Yeah, and actually before I asked my batchmates to follow me and stuff, so I
Yeah.
had kind of a following, and I guess like this. Like the spread or the bounce of the post to like one user after the other like happened to like spread a lot, so it was cool. And I was actually really shocked because at the time I didn't expect that my art actually, that one post that got me a bunch of following was like a GIF. It was a loop animation. I was really shocked because it was pretty simple, but then I guess people liked it because it was simple and it was homey. Because I drew like kind of like a girl relaxing in her room, and then like I animated the fan just going around, the plants growing.
Yeah.
And I guess people liked it at the time, so I kept going. Yeah, that's how I got to like 90K on Tumblr.
90K.
Yeah, it's crazy. I still can't wrap my head around it actually, but it's cool.
And then Twitter, how many followers do you have?
Like 4 or 5, I think.
4 or 5. And you also post on Twitter, like
Yeah.
your art
Yeah,
stuff.
and
but
Instagram
and
also.
but mostly on Tumblr.
Mostly both on Tumblr and Twitter. Kind of post the same things there. Or Instagram, like mostly just art, but also like some of my life.
So have people like seen you as like an influencer because of your because of your art?
Oh yeah, like I've gotten so much messages about like people, because basically a lot of people find my art relaxing, and I see like so much messages in my ask inbox, like, oh, your art helped me through like a panic attack, or your art helps me relax, like it makes me like forget about things for a while. It's like I'm really glad because like something so simple could like help another person.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I wanted to build up my brand, I guess, to be like something relaxing, something pleasing. Yeah.
And what does that feel like?
It feels really nice. I don't know, like sometimes I can't wrap my head around how much people I affected. Like sometimes I get like 10 messages at the time in my like inbox, and then they'll be like, oh, I love your art, it makes you feel things, like I didn't know like my grade 6 me wouldn't know that I made that much impact. It's really feels great because like somehow my hard work, even though I didn't know it, it added up to something.
Yeah. All right. Okay. This next one might be a little like no, because like this is also very what do you call it? I'm very passionate about this topic. So James and Blake, right? The issue. So what are your opinions on that issue?
Basically, I'm not for like the shout out stuff.
Yeah.
Like I know like the internet is very fun of like spreading stuff, like internet, get on this stuff. But it's like in my opinion, it's not enough to like feed a person. Like it's not very feasible. Like someone can't feed themselves from just like viral stuff. Like you should make some kind of profit. Yeah. And I guess from the perspective of that James and Blake guy, I guess he didn't know that artists already have a hard time in the industry or in like society in general, because like he doesn't know that artists, like visual artists, aren't paid enough, and like he's paid enough.
Yeah.
But, like visual artists and graphic designers aren't. And I guess he didn't see that.
Yeah.
And he thought shoutouts were enough, because like for a person like him, like shoutouts are pretty much like part of the job, I guess.
Yeah, to shout people out, actually. Yeah.
So he thought shoutouts are enough, but it's not.
It's not, yeah.
Yeah, it really isn't. So yeah, basically my stand is like shoutouts aren't enough to feed an artist.
Yeah, exposure is not enough anymore.
Yeah, exposure is not enough.
Like we've gone through that phase.
Yeah, exposure is like a contribution.
Yeah.
But like it's not like all the people who will see you in the internet will like pay you or like audition you.
Yeah, it's good. So what about like artists who get underpaid or actually even not paid at all? What do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel really bad for them, because actually I know how it feels, because sometimes like when I first started, I didn't really get a grasp yet of how it is, like how much money I should make. Like I didn't have any much help.
Yeah.
So at the time, I felt kind of underwhelmed with like, because like sa business, like you give something and then you get something back in return.
Yeah.
But like the way I was giving stuff, like it didn't feel parang I was returned with like the right amount or the right appreciation.
Yeah.
So it was hard, because the jobs that come in became more underwhelming, ganon. So I had to ask for help. Yeah, and there are a lot of artists who doesn't get help like that, because I had like I have a tito, he works in graphic design, and he taught me how to like how much I should charge people,
Yeah.
how it is in the industry. Yeah, I feel bad for them because I feel like they didn't get any help yet, or they're too shy to like put their foot forward and charge the right amount. Just I mean, it's not bad to like put down the amount that you charge just for the person to like commission you talaga. Because diba some businesses do that, like they hold their price para people definitely buy. Pero sometimes like us artists, like yung craft natin, it's not something to bargain, I guess. Like if it depends on the artist rin eh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so like for the people who feel like who are underpaid, I feel siguro, yeah, I feel bad for them because either they didn't have any help yet or like they're too shy to put their foot forward. Because they should.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have like the resources, if not the confidence to like, my artist costs this much, like I can deliver, so you have to pay me,
So how much should artists or graphic designers be making?
Based on a lot of conversations and talks I've like done or like talk to people and stuff, usually like lots of charges start like parang 1K above, or usually people count the hours they work, like they have to charge per hour. Yeah, it's like it's very different per artist, per usually per hour or per job. It should be like 1K and above, or like parang how much is that? Like $50 and above. So we usually tell people na there's a standard, and then it's up to you if you want to like higher it or lower it. Yeah. It depends rin on depends talaga on the artist, kasi some artists like their style is very ambitious, or minsan yung work nila medyo minimalist, so medyo madali. Yeah, depends on the artist.
Depends on the artist. Okay. But for you, what should be the minimal at least people should be paying artists?
Per hour, I guess, because I work per hour. Per hour should be like about like maybe 500 an hour, or like a little bit lower, because in an hour an artist can do a lot. So
Yeah.
like so if you, for example, one job takes like about 3 hours, so that's like 1.5 na, parang ganon. So basically you charge the deliverable for 1.5, which is like already above the minimum. But yeah, again, depends on the artist, because some work are ambitious, some work are like, less costly. Yeah.
Have you ever had an experience where you were underpaid?
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Usually that usually happened in like the start of like when I started commissions. Yeah. Because I didn't have help, and I still thought of my art as very, I don't know, like basic, but I guess people like the simplicity of it. That's why they commission. Or like, I didn't have much confidence yet. So, yeah. Actually, recently, a few times rin, I feel underpaid because sometimes, like, I do it as a favor na rin, because like I feel like the person, can't pay talaga pero she really needs it, ganon. Or like they're students, because they need to do like something for their org, ganon, and their org has limited budget. I can't help but feel like, I should lower the price. Pero, like I always think of it like as a favor, ganon, because I always make sure the person I'm putting discounts on is like close to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, it depends on the artist also. It depends on me, because, ako rin naman yung gumagawa.
Yeah. Have you ever done free art or no? No, never. You don't allow that?
No, I mean, parang, like when people ask me if I could make art, I'll be like, so how much are you willing to pay? Ganon. Because, I like to take opportunities to like, use my craft as a way of like earning, ganon. Because I want to save money right for like the future. And for my family kasi, we're kind of like, sometimes my family would like have a hard time with money, sometimes naman hindi. Pero like I want to save money for the part na my family has a hard time because we're like a lot, we're like 8 in the family.
8 people?
Yeah.
I thought it was just you and your sister.
Oh no. Yeah.
You guys are 8? Okay, understandable, yeah. So, no free art. Yeah, but artists should be paid for you. For you, artists should be paid.
Yeah, it should be paid. I
Yeah.
mean, if you're making it for other people, it should be paid. But if you're making it for yourself to improve, then I'm comfortable like posting online, ganon.
And then and then not getting paid if it's for you.
Yeah, if it's for me, it's fine. Or if it's for other people talaga, because they ask for my time, they ask for my talent, ganon.
So, what are the factors that help motivate you to keep doing art up to now?
Well, first off, I guess my twin sister, yeah, because she's a very cheerful person, and pero like somehow like she actually of the twins, I'm the oldest one, but then she's the more mature one.
Yeah.
And like she always comforts me and stuff. And I want to like, pay back for like everything she did, like, and for like inspiring me to draw in the first place. And yeah, like other things that inspire my friends, yeah, definitely, because they like to hype me up. My family, plants, because my mom loves gardening, and that's where I got some of my inspiration for my art. Because I really like to draw plants and imitate and like put them in things that put them in art, basically. Yeah. Just the simple things, I guess, because in the end, kasi like some people would like look at something and then say something, but if you yeah, basically people look at the end point of the work as in the result, and your art should be simple enough, or like simple or elaborate, like it depends on the artist to like intertwine the inspiration, right, and like put the feeling into the art, like, and give it immediately through the art. I guess that's how I perfected my aesthetic branding. I don't know.
Alright.
Just
And
like
then,
things.
right now you're still a student, right?
Yeah.
How did you balance working and doing school?
I'm not sure. I guess time management. I don't know, cause one of my habits is keeping like a bullet journal. So I kind of spread out my work through the week. So it's a habit, cause like sometimes I all the time I don't like going into a week na unplanned, or like parang I don't have like a to-do list or something. So yeah, I always like look for something to do and then look for a place to put that thing. I just like hustling.
So, but was it hard to like balance it at first?
It was, because one way or another you have to sacrifice something.
Yeah.
And then for me, I sacrifice sleep. So like it feels bad for a while, but once you get a break, you're gonna feel good na you work and now you get to rest. Parang ganon. Yeah. It was hard because sometimes the work is too heavy to the point na you already burned yourself out somehow.
Yeah.
And it kind of sucks also, because even the commission, sometimes you have deadlines. So you have to like push through the art even though you don't have inspiration. It's part of the job, Ren, I guess, na you have to make something even though you don't feel like it. Kasi I know some artists na parang like they literally like put themselves like they force themselves to not do anything in effort to like feel inspired. Pero sometimes that doesn't work rin kasi you're doing nothing and you're not doing anything about like not having the energy or inspiration. So you're like kind of like you're stationary talaga. So it's kind of part of the job rin to like find inspiration in the work even though you don't like it. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, I understand that. And then, do you work for any company right now, or?
No. I just do like a few deliverables with like some companies. Like, I usually do promotional stuff with like Common Room. Tapos pa ba? They're mostly abroad parang plant-related na businesses. Mostly small businesses where like yeah, they're mostly abroad. I also do like a bunch of book covers. I do a lot of book covers. Yeah, pero not much stuff here in the Philippines yet.
Oh, okay.
Just mostly abroad. But like slowly I'm getting like jobs here in the Philippines, which like I'm excited for talaga kasi I like going local ganon. Tsaka I get to put more of like what I am as a Filipino in my work. I've done that before na with like Manila Bulletin, Scout, stuff like that.
So, if you do work abroad, that means you have to adjust to like their time. Like,
Yeah, their time zone, their culture. I usually, like sometimes when foreign people commission me, I ask them like about like what their business is like, what the country's like, or like any pegs to give me para, I can adjust to their taste.
Yeah. So, you're an illustrator, and is there any art na like you want to try to do, or are you satisfied with just illustrating now?
By the bat, I'm very satisfied with illustrating. Pero like on the side, I want to try rin like the traditional print, like screen printing, rhizoprint, what else there, etching, stuff like that. Because I know a lot of people are into fine arts also, and I want to try like honing some things in fine arts. Because my work is mostly digital art. And like the laptop's my main tool, but I want to try other tools.
Yeah. I'm sure there are people who still don't understand what artists do, right? And then they don't really understand the difference between each. So like, if someone did approach you confused about all of this, how would you like, explain or teach him or her like the differences between this artist from that and all? You understand?
Like artists or like
how there's like graphic designers or visual artists, those are sort of different, right?
Yeah, like there are specific terms talaga for each kind of art.
Yeah.
I'd probably explain it through like real life examples na for example Scout, like the things you see in the magazine, like the way things are placed, that's what graphic designers do, like layout artists. And then the content of like the stuff in the layout, that's usually like for like illustrators, photographers, writers. Yeah, I guess it's best to discuss like different crafts in the artist industry in general through like actual multimedia things like magazines, TV, I guess, YouTube. Yeah.
And right now you're a student where?
I'm a student in the South College of St.
Taking up multimedia arts.
Yeah.
And then what do you plan to do after college?
I plan to go abroad actually, because before I graduated high school, I wanted to get in a school abroad, but then the then again, my parents were like, oh, we're having a hard time with money. And I was like, okay, I'll just study here first. And then luckily, I got the scholarship, so like that's a big weight off their shoulders. Yeah, I plan to like earn as much as I can, or like get the grant, and then in the future I'll study abroad and then study illustrating talaga. Because the art courses here, they're still pretty generalized, and but then abroad there's like very specific things like videography, photography, illustrating, and I wanted to take up illustrating talaga. So yeah, in the future I want to take an illustrating course and get a degree there.
Wow. So, what else am I supposed to ask? No, because like I'm also gonna use you as my other project.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that one is gonna be a profile thing. So I'm trying to think of like more profile-y things to ask.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who are the artists that you look up to?
Oh, I look up to a lot of Filipino artists. They're mostly like my Twitter friends and mutuals. There's Ate Rice from EP Graphic, Lauren Baldo. I know she illustrates for CNN. So cool.
Wow.
There's Yunpion. She's my schoolmate. What else is there? Tristan Yuvenko. He graduated from UP Fine Arts. He used to be a UP Graphic member. What else pa ba? Ponziela, definitely, but yeah. We only like chat sometimes, like when we see each other in Ron's and then. For artists abroad, I really adore Danette Levy. She was one of the designers for Monument Valley. Yeah, we talk sometimes also because like, we like each other's work. And then, I really like Pascal Campion. Yeah, it's really good, like with this painterly style. Yeah, but like in general, I really love the local artists here because like I think the artists here are very talented and the whole world doesn't exactly see that yet. Or you know, the whole world doesn't know like one of the best artists are Filipino.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Same thing with
Right?
like, yeah, you know, like the Twitter 8-big fan fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's a Filipino guy pala or girl. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like there are some artists talaga na later, like you'd only find out later on in their career na they're Filipino pala, they came from the Philippines, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. And what style? Like, is there a certain like style that you like from those artists, or?
When I look at artists' stuff, I usually notice their colors first. Because I think colors make a huge impact in how a work looks like, or like how it impacts the viewer. Yeah, like in my opinion, the people I follow, the artists I draw inspiration from, they're really good with colors. Like they use it in like very not really unpredictable, but like very smart ways, witty ways.
I'm running out of things to ask now. I think I asked almost everything. That's actually really interesting. I really like it's really different when you actually ask like an actual artist compared to like, you know, just asking online like quick questions. Because I had to do the same thing for my other paper, and then it's different now because I'm actually doing an interview.
Yeah.
So it's much better now. Yeah, and then like so I like how your inspiration is your twin sister and not like another artist and stuff like that. That's actually really cool. But she never pursued art.
She still does it, but she does it for herself lang. Like she does it to like, parang like soothe herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, pero like she's really passionate about chemistry, science, stuff like that.
Chemistry?
She's very nerdy.
So it's like Peanut. She likes chem.
Yeah. Just like I have so much nerdy friends. I don't know where I got. Like, I mean, I guess I make up for like my artist friends that like now with Neil, then online also. And general, I have lots of nerdy friends.
What about like known artists though, like painters? Do you look up to any? Do you look up to like
Oh
any?
yeah, like they're mostly fine art kasi they're like not up my alley. But I really like fine art also. Um, I have teachers like Sir Ortiz and yeah, but basically my painting varsity teacher, my high school yan like painting varsity.
Wow, that's
Sir
cool.
Ortiz, he makes like very good political art.
Oh, so this is
And
from
he's-
high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure where he is now, but he has his own organization for like political art here in the Philippines. It's growing very big because like politics here is it's a very strong topic.
Yeah. This.
Yeah, and he really likes making art of that. So yeah, he's a fine arts person, and then he introduced me to like a lot of fine art in general, like sculptures, paintings. Yeah. I look up to like a lot of Filipino artists, like na fine art, because it's hard to get materials here, and it's hard to like put like the urban landscape in like the Philippines into like canvas or sculpture. I like seeing what they think of it or part how they translate it. Yeah. There's a lot. I can't get anything on top of my head.
And then you still aim to get bigger pa, diba? And then you would say that you're like I guess uprising right now, an uprising
Yeah.
artist, yeah.
I
So
guess.
like what benefits would you say like what are the benefits of being an artist?
I guess the benefit is depends on the situation. But in general, I guess the benefits is you get to work from home. You also get to have your own time for yourself or time for like a side job, ganon. What else ba? I guess one of the benefits, and though people might not see it as a benefit, like you have a responsibility to like somehow represent the country or represent yourself or represent the art industry as to something very comforting yet competitive yet fun but also serious. Like each artist represents the industry and they should like show people na the art industry is something to like be taken seriously despite it being very freeing or like democratic ganon. Like it's a like I like being an artist because and I also like being an artist, like, what you say, an uprising artist, because I get to show more people na art is very important, and, you shouldn't, like, look down on it, or like, make fun of it, or, treat it as something very low in a very profit-centered, like, country or, like, society. Yeah, like, it's very nice to represent the art industry and show people na art is fun, but also you should be taken seriously because we are responsible for like everything you see, like those and those.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I like seeing people not take like before they were like someone or something they didn't like, pero now they want like once they enter like being an artist or an artist like an art student, they find themselves like feeling free because like kasi sometimes talaga people like they want, diba, some people like they want to contribute to society, pero sometimes like some people don't fit into the mold of like one aspect sometimes. So when they finally find out na, oh, an artist, like I could be an artist, parang ganon. Like it feels really nice because you know, sometimes it's a freeing thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Because one, like the more artists there are, the more people would take us seriously. Yes. Like the art industry isn't really seen as an industry, so it's very nice to like find people who take it seriously and.
Then what would be like one advice you could give to any aspiring artist out there? Just one lang.
This one.
Yeah.
Keep creating, I guess. Keep creating and put their foot forward because they need they need to show their works talaga. Like eventually, I mean not now. Like in their own time, they need to show their works talaga para they can like feed themselves. If not just feed themselves, like help others. If they want their art to like help society, they should show their art to society. So they should just keep posting or creating even though no one's watching. Yeah.
Okay. And lastly, just like you can go plug yourself right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Go on. Go.
Oh my god. So my main how do I start? So on a lot of social media platforms, I'm at Prinsomnia. That's PRIN. Oh, PRIN. Insomnia. Yeah. And I'm on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, and Behance, but I don't use that much. Yeah. Fine. I don't know.
Thank you so much for interviewing
Thank
me.
you also.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your
Okay.
time.
So I'm in the train right now. I guess I'll end the video here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the interview / vlog that I did. This is my first time ever vlogging and talking to like a camera like outside my house. So it really feels uncomfortable for me. And I don't know, it's a new experience. I don't think I'd ever do this again. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the vlog. So yeah, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.